What up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Fencer, Printer, SoundCloud, SoundClick? We all know what happened here recently with Joe Budden and his controversy with Amigos. And of course, we all know what happened here. Joe Budden didn't like the fact that the Migos came to the interview with an attitude, but they came to the interview with an attitude because their label mate is Lil Yachty, and Joe pretty much was going in on Lil Yachty when he got there because Joe just has an issue with what he calls mumble rap. Joe's old school. Anyways, long story short, I'm not going to play the clip. You guys have all seen it. Akademiks even weighed in. He said it was hard for them to hear right here. They couldn't hear each other, so on and so forth. Joe was telling them to wrap it up. And,
My bad. I'm trying to jump.
Wrap it up then.
Yeah, Joe was like, wrap this up. Right here.
This up though.
My bad. I'm trying to jump. I move as a collective.
All right, we got to wrap this up though.
My bad. I'm trying to jump.
Wrap it up then.
Yeah, and Akademiks was doing his due diligence. See, right here, Ak knew what was going on. It was an uncomfortable situation altogether. It came in uncomfortable, okay? But this is the BET Awards. It's like, come on. Like, really? It was already uncomfortable. And Ak is right in the middle of it like, boy, this is not a good look. You know what I'm saying? So Ak is trying to give his sign off and wrap it up, and Joe just got impatient and did what Joe does.
Migos longer, man. It's one of my favorite groups. I've been covering for so long. I'm glad it's.
And boom. Man, you told him to wrap it up, Joe. Wait. Look at that face. Joe Budden, everybody. Joe Budden. Look at the way they're looking at him like. Look at the way these dudes is looking at him like Gwinnett County in the house. And notice this. Notice this right here. For one, Migos don't roll by themselves. Okay? There's a big dude over here, and then there's this giant who's seeing the whole thing. Now, he was watching. Now peep this dude's game back here. Peep this dude's game. He's looking at them right now. My man's in the back, right? These two giants right here, these dudes must have played for, the Bengals at one time because they're just colossal. But there's another big dude over here, and there's another one of their homies who is right here. So people think that, they went and hit Joe, but no, it was this dude who came over and nobody hit Joe. This dude was, you'll see. But it's just interesting. It's almost like these guys expected something to go down by the way they were looking. These guys here, especially this guy, the way he was looking. I'm not saying he's doing something wrong. I'm saying he was doing his job. Just check him out.
I've been covering for so long. I'm glad they succeeded.
So he sees the whole thing, right? Watch him. Watch his reaction. And boom, here he comes. Like, the way this whole thing played out, and there goes their other dude. The way this whole thing played out, the way this whole response happened was lightning quick. The way that these guys responded to the Migos standing up. It was immediate. So these guys are doing their job. But here's my thing. Because they jumped up and asked Joe what he wanted to do because Joe drops the mic right in front of them. I mean, he drops the mic like this was... Look. We done seen what happens at the Source Awards for years. We done seen these events get turned out. We done seen people stomped out. We done seen people get their face beat in at these awards. Like, this is what surprised me about this with Joe. I was like, these are three bros from Gwinnett County, bro. Like, these is not three dudes just from Yuttsville somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They hood just like you. You know they roll deep. You know they don't like you. Why would you cause this kind of controversy? You already know it's bad all day. They don't want to talk to y'all. They just going through the numbers. Why, Joe? Anything can set these dudes off. And you know they not by themselves. To me, look. There's a couple things that Joe has done that has caused them to say, you know what, we're finished. It wasn't just this. You know, Joe has, in Complex is just blowing up on people. I like Joe myself. I like the controversy that Joe brings. But when you about to cause a major fight at a major event and Verizon is trying to get that shmoney in my Cardi B lingo, that shmoney, no, you got to go. You can't mess up somebody's bag. This is messing up somebody's bag.
I've been covering for so long, I'm glad they succeeded.
Boom. Not only did you get up and throw the mic in front of him, you bumped old boy on the way out. And didn't say anything. Like, this is disrespectful all day, Joe. And I am surprised that you didn't get connected, but they did what they were supposed to. They got rid of you. Now, Joe, you got your own podcast. You are a dynamite dude when it comes to knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You gonna make it. You already got cash. You're not worried about it. Do your thing, girl. Do your thing. Now, everybody is looking here like, what's popping off? But with my mans, I don't know these. I don't know who's Offset. I don't know who's who. Because I don't listen to their music. No disrespect. I'm 50 years old. Okay, I'm sorry. All I know is their record went number one and it stayed there for a while, and Bad and Bougie it was, and that's it. Raindrop, drop, that's all I know. Okay, so and I've listened to these guys' interviews before, but look as soon as they stood up, how many eyes was on these dudes. This dude stood up. Look at the reaction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's another dude who you don't see. And there's a guy standing back here, not including these. Now, these people are all on the Migos team. Joe knows this. Why? I don't get it. I can't show it all. I can just kind of zip through it. But you can see how quick the reaction was. Boom, that's the other guy I was talking about. They all on the Migos squad, and then here comes the other guy. They got, they real deep. And when it was about to get bad, Axe stood up like, look. And then here comes homeboy right here. Now, there's going to be another guy bust through here. There's another guy that's going to come bust through here. But the connection started here. This guy, and he didn't push Joe. I think he pushed somebody else. See that? But this guy, another big linebacker dude. They deep. So I don't get this, Joe. I don't get why you would even go this route. But that's Joe Budden's, everybody. That's what he does. And, Complex let him go. Now, I don't watch Complex Everyday Struggle every day. I listen to their news on World Star Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? But if I got beef with dudes and I know, and I'm doing my job, and I know it can go down, like I know it's that thick. He did right when he said wrap it up because they didn't want to talk. You know what I'm saying? And they couldn't really hear each other. It was loud in there. So it was kind of like nobody's fault that they couldn't hear each other, and Akademiks is kind of asking questions, and these guys already had an attitude with Joe. You know what I'm saying? Joe kind of mixed that up. He kind of went into that himself. And when I saw the Little Yachty interview, Little Yachty was like, "Why are you yelling at me?" type of feel. He was like, "Chill out," you know what I'm saying? But Joe was just going in. So I think Joe, look, I can't say a man deserves to get fired, but and actually, as far as a contract, I don't look. They told Joe, "You can come in, but you'll be working for this much money." Joe didn't want to take that much money, so to me, he wasn't fired. He was given an opportunity, and he decided not to take it. So he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be out. I'm not gonna take it." Big ups to Joe. If he gets into something else, start something else, I'll watch it. But I'm not trying to watch nobody yell at these kids. They have a whole different culture than we do. Joe, you can't get on somebody about the hip hop culture. They look, you're 40 something. I hate, like, their hip hop culture is not our hip hop culture. It just isn't. You can't try to put these guys in the same box that you grew up in. 20 years difference. It just doesn't work like that. They going through stuff that I couldn't imagine going through as a child. You know what I'm saying? Or even as a 20-year-old. Like, it just wasn't like that. The world is moving at light speed right now. These guys are here today and gone today. Rap careers are ended within a split second now. Rap careers used to be long, like LL Cool J and Run DMC. Nah, it ain't like that. You come out right now, you dead right now. Your record's gone right now. Boom, you had 5 seconds. That's it to prove yourself. So it's just not the same. It's your boy Tone 202. And yeah, big ups to Joe, man. But I think he did wrong. I'm out.